Hello, Mustard here, driving by Hollingworth Lake on a Thursday morning on my way to Prestwich to meet a man called Steve Berry. We are off to a place called Blackpool where we are to drive a Fiat Panda. Do you pronounce it Fiat or Fiat? I'm sure I've heard people pronounce it as Fiat, but certainly in this country we pronounce it as Fiat, don't we? Who pronounces it as Fiat? Come on, somebody will know this. Anyway, we're off to do a Big in the 90s film. And Big in the 90s, pretty much every time I post a video, I have somebody saying, how come you guys aren't really big yet? And I don't know, we should be. Good morning, garage. Not much work for me today. It's another day where the car is the office. And I'm quite happy with that. The 418 Tourer. This feels a bit like the Big in the 90s car. I've only had it about 4 days. Got to say, this car really does love the motorway. Get it to 70, put your foot down, suddenly it really picks up. And it's filthy on the outside. But then, I haven't even washed it. At this rate, I've done 1,000 miles before I have even washed my own car. That's not like me at all. But then, it's cold. Who wants to be outside getting cold with wet hands? Not me. I don't like that at all. Do you know what? This is great. I am feeling properly 90s today. In my 90s car, going along at motorway speeds, not caring if it's dirty or not. Dressed a bit more smartly than I've been from the 90s, because in the 90s I did a lot of sales work, so I would be on the motorway an awful lot wearing a shirt and a tie in a Rover. These days I don't really look like a salesman though, I just look like a jazz musician. Steve's late.
So ultimately, a lot of the elasticity of your trampoline comes from the metal springs all around the edges.
Not through creationism, through evolution. To do a
You're limping.
Well, you're in a disabled spot, so I thought I'd just, hi, I've got to eat pie.
Yeah. Okay.
Walk 5 miles, I need something to eat.
Why did you?
And it's all uphill, weirdly.
Why didn't you let me know?
I've been round there, must slipper.
Look.
Oh my God, brilliant.
Yeah, useful for the drive-by.
Yeah.
So,
Right, Steve.
there's
Okay,
Steve. Look, he's bought me a Christmas present. I'm going to. Can I open it now? Have I got to wait till Christmas?
You can open it whenever you like. I'm not an Indian giver. Why are you allowed to say that? Does that get you in trouble now?
It's a term, isn't it? That's all.
No, but it means that it's like Dutch. It's like at one point. Do we have Radio 4 on these videos as well?
Radio 4's fine.
I think there are copyright issues. Yeah, okay, mate.
LED task light. That's actually quite a useful thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I saw those and I bought a job lot of them. So all of my male friends are getting an LED task light because I was able to do my male Christmas shopping in like a fraction of the time that it will take me to do the female Christmas shopping. That's the 4th. Everybody's going, oh, that's useful.
Well, it is useful.
And I think, well, that's the sort of people I know.
Yeah.
The sort of people that go, oh, that's useful. Can do people.
Can do.
None of these big car guy.
Do you like big car?
You, Mr. Big Car.
You said
He's a soft-handed desk jockey, but I do like him.
Yeah, you do like.
He'll go. Oh, the racing things that he thinks are anything slightly out of the sort of semi-detached suburban, Lib Dem voter type. He'll go. Oof, they sexed it up with a stripe. It's like I think
Well, it's amazing what a stripe can do.
that guy never went to one of Frank Boff's coke and bondage parties, did he? He didn't. Which is fair enough because it's.
Is that what they were called?
This is what posh people do. This is why people couldn't understand the Jaguar concept car and the whole reinvention of Jaguar. You don't realise that posh people do things deliberately to alienate you, because they don't want you coming to their parties, they don't want you driving their cars, and they don't want you liking the stuff that they like.
Fairly good point.
Men! It's men up there. It's not women. Women don't want to do that job, do they? We want equality. Get up that pylon and fix them power lines. Oh, not the equality to do that.
Where does all this come from? It's like you have this button, you just press on, and then it's just this endless stream of
what?
non-related stuff that you come up with.
Non-related?
Well, it's related ever so slightly.
All related.
Ever so slightly to the last thing. That's why editing you is so difficult.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but people have got used to it being random, I think.
Well, yeah, but that's what we like it because
Somebody on the last video that we did put, this nonsense is awesome. Like this, and I was like, oh, it's not nonsense. There's a lot of insight, I think. The tipo, it just sounds better than it does in English. And it's what they call the years of rage. And it's like when British Leyland, when Red Robbo was trying to drag down BL and with his Marxist bloody political. Somebody will go, Marxism is nothing to do with being left wing.
Ah, right. You read all the comments, don't you?
No.
Right.
Of course not. Only the nice ones. No, that's not true. I read the top rated ones. So the ones that appear on the first page, because I think, what is the consensus? People who comment on our channel seem to be able to master grammar, syntax and spelling, which is admirable.
But it should be normal.
It's not.
No.
It's not. Wow, it's not. FY8. Get drunk. Go back to her house. Have sex.
Yeah, get as much as you
Look,
want, yeah.
we're in a shop of some kind and there's a TV up there with Steve on it. Steve's on his TV. He's watching Big in the 90s.
What year was launched? 96? I think it was 97. Was it? I don't know.
When they brought the Sedona.
The plates of the Gold's fine cars.
Do it with us.
Yeah, it's fucking mega gold. Looks like they saw it.
Retro rides. Blackpool. St. Anne's.
In Austria.
There was one that was. The one he's got has got a as well. The place where I got this from, where I went to get that.
A kettle.
I have. I've got the kettle. It's down there. But the fridge died.
Very, very rare Metro.
Yeah, that little Nokia. They went bigger, then they went smaller, then they went bigger again. That's a little Nokia there. Just chat.
So now, currently doing all the drive-bys for the video, and this is the first time I've ever thought of doing this, of just having a little chat in the meantime to put in my own video. Exciting. It's been a long time since I've walked around in Lytham, not Blackpool. Chips are not very convincing.
We did it, and we got here first. This is very you, this car.
I know.
Very you. It's you all over. It's much more you than that Freelander.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, as you can tell, that's the end of that day. Setting off back from Blackpool, which wasn't Blackpool at all, I must make that point, but actually Lytham. Or was it St. Anne's? I'm not really sure. Brilliant, excellent. That was a great day, although I am exceedingly hungry right now. That is a rather wonderful place to visit and become friends with, because see how many 90s cars there, eh? Yeah. So let's make a beeline back to that place again another day. I know I did a long journey the other day, but this is an even better test because it's a proper motorway journey. So 60s and 70s all of the way. And at 70, it does push on a bit. So it's really good. It's been very comfortable, very usable. It just goes quite well. At 60, foot down, and there's a bit of a lag there before you get to 70, but you do get there. Quite a few people have commented on this car and said how well this car suits me. Not just what I want from the car, but me. So I could take that wrong if I was the kind of person that takes things wrong, but I'm not. And Steve's also joined in with this same agreement about this car, that it looks like my car. Those rear lamps look like split pins. Yeah, split pins. 5 years ago, maybe nearly 6 years ago, I had a 420 GSI in red, and unfortunately that car is now completely gone because it got stolen. But I went to Aldi in it, and in Aldi I got talking to a lady about something, I don't know what it was, and then afterwards in the car park I ended up talking to her again, because she said to me, I knew this would be your car. So chatted to this lady, she saw my car in the car park and thought to herself, I reckon that's owned by that man I've just been talking to. And I've only just come to the conclusion now that she might have been trying to chat me up.